Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your weekly astrology. It's December the 2nd, the start of this week. Can you believe that? Oh my God. Oh my goddess, where's this week gone? Anyway, this week we're going to get the flavour of 2020 as Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, shifts signs, diverting our destiny in a new direction. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey Taurus, you wondrous one. This week you are reclaiming your freedom. You are discovering what it is to be truly free. Now, I've got a lot of Taurians in my life that I'm very close to. And, you know, I like to think I know a lot, if a little bit, about Taurians, possibly more than most of the other signs. And I know that sometimes it's difficult for you, if you're a typical Taurian, for you to really claim your freedom because you love your routines, you love, well, whatever you do love, you love it so much that it's difficult for you to change and move on. And that goes for lovers and ex-lovers as well. It's very difficult for you to let go. And therefore, sometimes it's difficult for you to find your own sense of freedom in the world because you're caught up in habits and behaviours and things that you love doing. So you're like, well, why change? I'm enjoying myself. But right now, and actually last year as well in a different way, you've been discovering what it is to break those habits and routines and to step into a brand new world. And hopefully you've realised that, wow, this is incredible. When I break through and when I do things differently, there are huge rewards for me. It is going to the next level now that Jupiter is going into your freedoms and learning zone. You want to explore, you want to advance. You're going to find yourself in situations that push you forward. But rather than that being threatening, it's like, oh my God, yes, why didn't I do this years ago? So freedom is your mantra, not only for this week, but for the next year. And also with Venus and the South Node joining forces, you are looking at or experiencing stuff that's very karmic, very deep, connected to your intimate and personal relationships when it comes to freedom. How free do you feel when you're in a relationship? How free do you feel if you're not in a relationship? And how can you kind of make your relationships the most exciting and liberating soul experiences? All of this is deep food for thought and possible deep experiences this week. On top of that, Mercury is leaving retro shadow in your relationship zone. So generally, relationships are easier, although we do have the Sun square Neptune, which can kind of make you a little bit unclear. Particularly, you can become unclear about people who are leaders in group situations or in collaborations or even online. So don't be hoodwinked by that this week. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, Taurus, let's pull 3 cards to see what the week ahead has in store for you. If you're not into tarot, see you next week. If you are, of course, just use your intuition to see if it's relevant. You've gone on a journey to heal yourself and emotionally recover. But actually, through taking the courage to go on a journey, you are enabling yourself to head towards what you want and get your power back as the Queen of Wands. You know, you may still have some emotional baggage at the beginning of this week. And whatever you do, when you get out the boat, make sure it's on dry land and you don't take the swords with you. You're coming back into your power. You're heading towards your dreams. Yes, there has been a disappointment around you, but it isn't as bad as you think. Because behind this person, there are 2 cups. Whatever is spilled, there is more to come. You might be going on a journey, actually, but certainly you're balancing things up. And hopefully justice will be done. And there will be somebody coming to make you an offer that makes you feel better. So whatever your difficulties you're going through now, it's changing and you are moving forward. And it's most important that you use your intuition. You may also be talking to somebody who's psychic or wise that helps you along the way to your liberation and towards your wishes. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
My name is Alesso and I'm a Michele Knight reader. I feel on the phone there's a lot more authenticity when it comes to the reading, because obviously you can't see how the person looks, you can't pick up any cues, and it's a lot more intimate. When someone returns and they do validate the information that you gave them previously, it's reassuring and it inspires you to continue with what you're doing. Sometimes I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that? I love it so much sometimes that I go into my day job and I'm like, it's the one true passion. Everyone's got that one thing. I love to read for people. Always I'm thankful to the people that come to me, because these are people who are trusting me and they are building a relationship with me, and they're taking that advice, they're taking that guidance, and they're coming back again to let me know that that was right. And for me, that's why I'm here. And if that wasn't the case, I just wouldn't be doing it at all.